Yo, how we doing, chat? We're fucking playing it, dude. We're gonna fucking play it. Sheesh. What's up, Ken? Hey, Legion. What's up, Wobble? Supplier Zong. Destro. So we're gonna be doing a Hooked on You stream today, lads. We're gonna be playing this fucking game. I have never played a dating sim in my entire life, so this will be very, very fun. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Wow, there's so many saves. What the fuck? Actually, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I'll just do tat, yeah. All lowercase tat. Oh god. I can't wait for everyone to absolutely hate me. I kinda just wanna be a piece of shit. And make all of them hate me. Cough, cough, cough. Oh, that do be me though. Wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water sting on the inside of your throat as if you nearly drown. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute? Can I go on? Please, I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Tat. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh my god, bro. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? I will, I'm gonna fucking dig up that face, bro. Hell yeah, brother. Sheesh! You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground, the jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the wrong tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Sheesh! Did I just make stonks, bro? You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they are empty. Oh, my phone, what the fuck? Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Wow, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it, like, right now? No. No, I don't think it will. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth? Can you just give it back? No. Be that way then. Yeah, I will. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh my god. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. Sheesh! You turn around and then you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh my god! She thick as fuck! Oh my god. He based as shit. Oh my god. She based as fuck. Oh my god, bro. Oh, thunderous thighs. Biceps. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Four gorgeous monsters. Oh, stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Oh my god. Each of them oozes with undead energy. A magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Of course, of course. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many so many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Ooh. Ooh. Say no thanks. Oh, dude. I kind of want to say no thanks. That just sounds so fucking funny. Oh my. Bro, I'm gonna toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Ooh. Ooh. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. Razor, thanks for the tier 2 of 3 months, by the way. Very based. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give them too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody's so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Dad. You were made for this.
Did you see that?
6 thanks to the gifted sub to Zim. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Oh boy. I'm gaming, chat. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Bro, what'd you just call me? I just want to know, can I kill them or not? No, you can't. At least not yet. Oh, yeah. Not yet. Hey, Tat, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh, shit. This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Will it? Oh my god, bro. I'm being quizzed. Oh my god. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. Okay. How attractive would you say I am? Very. I say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? Trapper flexes his muscles are so tight you could practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Flight, for sure. Technically, I suppose I could fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be as far as I go. I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? Skipping class. You could say I majored in skipping class. If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. What's your favorite animal? Cat. Meow. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cats, and more specifically black cats? Well, I do... Oh, I'm gonna totally romance Spirit, bro. What's your favorite color? Blood red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? It's not working at all, Smile. Takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream? Worst flesh, chocolate, vanilla. I'm a basic bitch. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Wraith. Mine is vanilla. Sheesh! I think mint chip is the greatest flavor I ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me, I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chimp. Mint chimp. Mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. Even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Mint chip. So obedient. Fuck you. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Wow, so humble. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no. Wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Oh god, Trapper, no. Grow up. Grow a body? I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead. I'm not a literal ghost. I just crave a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever. Fog body? That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Oh god. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. if we are done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. And I'm tired. Besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Let's go to let's go to the lounge. Is that the yacht? Fuck! I don't want to go to the yacht. Oh my god, fuck. Perfect. You obviously have a taste of judgment. Fuck you, Trapper. At least I hope you do, because guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless. Fuck my life. Hold on. Oh my god, it's the survivors for just 1 minute. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much anatomy around here. Autonomy, I mean. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight. Yes, pardon me, please follow us. A narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? No. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Alright, that. Yeah, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here, it has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? There. I don't want to go to the fucking yacht. Finally, freedom! The preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone's already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving her crap. And when that didn't work, I tried whining. And when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on the island. But turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. 6 thanks for the gift of sub to Jello. Please, just make it quick. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Oh, so true, brother. Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So, what'll you be having? Scotch rocks, yeah. On a day like today, I could use something strong. Scotch in the rocks. Claudette uncorks a very expensive looking bottle of top shelf liquor and pours you a glass. Do enjoy. Who would drink that? It smells like kerosene? You need to embrace the burning. The burning? Oh yeah. Why would you embrace that? Burning is right, stifles a sob. No, I can't even think about that. Well then don't. No skin off my back, you weirdo. Come to think of it, strong, expensive, better the longer you leave it locked in the basement. Scotch is the best. Trapper guzzles half the bottle and burps. It'd be disgusting if it wasn't so... No, disgusting is exactly what it is. Since we've fulfilled your requests, it's time for you to return the favor. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I should have known. Icebreaker time? I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of faux and enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks, but it could be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make a small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do something lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books. Novels, comics, fiction, or non, reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life, the escape into your own mind. Oh my god. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here. I'd imagine based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we are in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you, Tat, what's your desert island book? Desert? I'm stupid. The one book you bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be a classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gone soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? I don't like books, lol. But... no thanks, lol. But books, no thanks. I knew it. It's not that I can't read, I just don't like it. It's a mix of both. There I said it. I don't like reading. Sorry, that doesn't make me dumb. I just prefer other entertainment. Doesn't make you dumb? Shit, that makes you smart. Reading is for nerds and the French. I killed a guy with a book once. Thought that was awesome. What the hell was the name of that book? I think it was some famous book about a love of cooking. How could I forget? Brought me a lot of joy. Shoved it right down his throat. Oh, I just got... Why, that's funny. No, that I was trying to be. I have no use for ironic or poetic deaths. Death is a serious business. Anyway, what were we talking about? Books. Shut up, nerd. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-masked covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Sheesh! The trickster! The trickster! Sheesh! Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Sheesh! Well, hello. And who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack. I don't know what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea while also teasing the secret trickster ending. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. The rules are simple. First, you spin. Then you swap, spit. That is. Let's be clear. This ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye, real romantic like. Yes, romance is the goal. So I'll be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Tat, you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand. Oh my god, and you put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer, which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? I'm good, bro. Here we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. Sheesh! Oh, stop. Aww. You got Trapper, you two are meant to be. It's like you have to actually spin multiple times to get your real result. First to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Now, get your spin in. Fuck! You got Trapper! Fuck! No! Just this morning, you're waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers of murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Trapper, lust in his eyes, sweet glistening on his skin. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Trapper takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Trapper we save it. It's not happening. Don't cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. I know how to get this close to a living god and then feel the setting of his rejection. It must hurt bad. But don't take it personally. We will do. But use it to make yourself stronger. It's not because I don't want to. It's because you haven't earned it yet. You might later. For now, It can't be that easy. Sure, maybe with one of the others, they're weak, sad, lonely. Not me. I need this. It's mine to give or to withhold. You really dodged a bullet. This means you'll have a chance to present yourself in a bit more flattering of light later, assuming you survive. I'm not ashamed to tell you that I think you are cute. I would make out with you so hard your heart would cave in if I wanted to. And I do, but I still won't. Tell anyone I told you this, and you die. They die, and then I have you all revived and kill you again. If anyone asks, I was the best you ever had, which I might just be another time. I had to break up such a passionate moment that we only assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner is being served. Oh, I love food. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a lounge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Wet and Claudette assure you to the seat, but there's a limited seating directly in front of you, or around you. And, oh, great. Terrific! It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah. Trickster is here. Da Trickster! Well, yeah, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there. You're looking good, Tat. Real good. Ooh. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No. Seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Everyone is seated. We can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you are serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Tat, you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't. It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow. He's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two and your ridiculous bicep swing contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop. Please, I hate it when we fight or talk or when we have, like, look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to second death. Hey, Tat, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Felix is fucking dead. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one doesn't. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea! We'd hate for it to get cold. We hated when it got cold. There's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts on top of pointer. Yes. Yes. Yes, I know. Yes. I know how minigames work. To achieve perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. So the big circle? Okay, ready to play? Yes, even though I skipped half of it. Let's go. Ready. Sheesh! Easy. Skill check, chat. Oh, not so easy that time. Fuck! I'm being trolled, bro. I didn't think it would get faster. Oh! Sheesh! That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash their stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. that's one. Think about it, Tat. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. Oh my god. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull. That's incredible. Anyway, what are we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Tat. Pretty lame on your compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did, poor thing. You have no idea last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull just made a lot of good points. I swear. I'm beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Might need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Clearly about to pass out. Hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide narrated to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you. Not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there's even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. The one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on. I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. You wake up, limp body, gently pouring cold water into your mouth. You had me worried there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing them. You hear that? Nobody. Thanks. Don't mention it. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold. I'm starting to understand. I think when you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you though. So I figured a little ocean air might help wake you up, and I brought you down by the water. That's really thoughtful of you. What? A magnificently muscular, wealthy, and artistically gifted Adani? Adani can't be so thoughtful. I don't answer because it's obvious. Adani was a pussy. Killed by a boar? Get out of here with that garbage. I do find myself in an unusual position though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead. Just yet. So I'm here to talk to you. Like a regular human person. And right now, I'm worried that I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me or how I feel about you. So, I'll just put it out there. I might possibly kill you. I can't say that about everyone or really anyone else on this island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. It's a big part of who I am. And I think you're ready for it. You watch this trapper reaches into his singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He grips it firmly in his hand. It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a passion of mine. Would you like to see it? Yes. I'd love to. I'm so excited you're ready to share this with me. Trapper does not unroll the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. And the longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. What an interesting response. Thanks. Trapper looks at you. A piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up. on the strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claude sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to our itinerary, and we attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? Nah, there was no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, go, go! Holy fucking moly. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular. Someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group. It'll never go well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. That was a bitch-ass way to say it. Been there before, even though it's taken some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. It is really fair to pick on the whole newbie. Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in this blood. Cynthia, Fuss, and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta... it's nobody. Story time. Who do you think should go? Damn it. That's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Spirit. I choose you, Spirit. Well, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me. And I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit stories. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down. And Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Ray take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, although I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. And nobody offered you any popcorn, bro. What the fuck? It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hoda, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. "Help me!" cried someone inside the box. It was a man. Terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was as every detective in the city was there, looking this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. "I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me," cried the man as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations. Detective Hoda comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy him time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hoda was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it never had before. "Don't let me die in here," the man begged. "Don't let me die alone." "Stay calm," instructed Detective Hoda. "You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story." Looking through that narrowest of passageways, Detective Hoda watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. "Promise?" asked the man. "Promise that I'm not alone." "Yes," she promised. "I do." A simple pledge she felt, an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hoda, for she knew he would return, and he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his questions again, stem flowing from his mouth, and he asked, "Promise? Promise that I'm not alone." "Yes," she promised. "I do." And pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box without truly knowing why, Detective Hoda leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. You could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. "Get back," yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hoda and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of wiring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled. The side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hoda gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man. Or at least letting know what should have been him. There in the corner of the box was a pile of pieces. Like parts of a doll, almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hoda had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. Atop that pile, a head. Cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her. You who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, and now no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something. Cool story. Cool story. Thanks for the feedback. Spirit floats away as everyone looks wide-eyed at you. It was pretty cool. So nice of you guys to provide validation. Yeah, smooth doofus. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Sheesh! Da Trickster! Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardiness. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Fear approaches you. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day. Even when you're a god, I mean, a narrator. You're doing it again. Right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. Ooh woo? Ooh woo? Dipping in hot tubs with the spirit? You have come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Sheesh. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically or metaphorically. Not any otherically. I believe you completely. Sure. Yeah, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in that story. Yeah, definitely. Perfectly normal coincidence. Sure. You're on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also, a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue. Your lips are blue. Really? You call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find. Revenge! Okay, so the similarity stopped there, I guess. You know, coincidences. Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or, well, maybe it has coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. You know why many swords, that is? A lot. You've got to figure that out. With many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it, I dreamt that story, like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Yeah, sure. Fool. Oh my god. Who taught you to trust a stranger? Me. You're going to get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. You've got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything. Don't I already know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from the puzzle box if you believe that she is the... Damn it. Got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain to someone standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Sorry, kids, but it's time for bed. Fuck you, Dwight. Shut up. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight and then pushes him and Claudia aside as she floats off. She's fucking mad. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you've managed to escape this place, you'll leave with her life? Or has it already been taken from you and it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see us smile like that. Left by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable. Or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and clicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. No. Let's see what's on this station. Sure. Yo, it's the clowns theme, bro.
Alright, let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else, either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game, or being inspired by the game to write
It's Matthew Cote.
Everybody that's part.
That's just the ambience, bro. Where's the Legion's fucking mixtape, bro? That's what I'm looking for. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. It's the rock anniversary thing. Okay, okay.
Let's talk about
Fucking Matthew.
it means two major things. First of all, the
Shit! Let's go! For you. Fuck. I'm just compelled to sit here on the Darkness Among Us theme for ages, bro. I'm good. The Legion, bro. Alright, turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. You'd like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire. Spirit, ooh. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Really? What? Even the dead like to relax. I don't really have any of those things around. Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I will want it back, though. And if you lose it, well, you'll get your revenge on me. If it's the last thing I do. Okay. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky by now. You've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. The voices. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get it to 100%. You hear me? Don't think I don't see what you are up to. Oh. You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Wraith stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing, just stares. You look around to see if there's something going on behind you or on your either side, but no, he's just staring. Oh, you're awake! I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of alliance? Are you with Wraith scans the horizon? Them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before and something seems off on this island since you've arrived, even more off than usual. Maybe we could talk more about that tomorrow. It's just that, you know, since you got here, I just think think we could have a really nice day tomorrow together. It's just you have no idea how long I've been here with these monsters, to be honest. I have no idea either. They're just awful, boring, and loud and stupid. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, have fun. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. Yeah, I will. Fuck you. Leave me alone. Let me sleep, creepy. Finally alone for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep. Again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants like talk directly to the camera. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat an all-organic diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. There's always some time to turn things around, like that one time I spent day and night searching for food in vain, only to return to my cabin, spent and starving, to find a family of squirrels nesting in my chimney. They were delicious. If I'm being honest, I want to just kill about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living for now. One full step and well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. Oxia, thanks for the bits.
Let's go hooked on you. Why is Trapper a douche THO?
Fucking is. He's such an asshole. I don't really care. This island is full of people who don't really like me, so it's one more. I don't want to get distracted from my plan anyways. I know that everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beast's being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. How do you die in this game, bro? What do you mean you guys have died? How do you die, bro? You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Today, well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. Probably. Hey Tia, at least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes the Trickster carrying coffee. Sheesh. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Shit. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. At least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10, or 2 thumbs up to review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, and so we can please move on. Hey, wait a second, how did I possibly, omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? It's not a parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, but Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you are into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations. I mean, vacations. It's not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies. That's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment. Not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry. We should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Tat. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm suspicious there's no option. What an encouraging response. We're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette, maybe Tat isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, don't know anything. It doesn't matter. Oh, Tat, we're so happy to hear you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Tat. Do you hear us? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disarrangement agreement? Yeah, fine. I agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Tat, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect! Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Hey, Tat, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in the positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and so much for maintaining these beach pods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Take your plate and sit down. Thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday. So, congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your No. Now Hunter steps up to talk about her feelings. This island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they are doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. The Huntress pretends to be all independent, but is she secretly kind of miffed at you and aren't getting along? Well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too, and just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. I should say I did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. And last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect, here he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Tat to our island paradise and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking questions too. It's when will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep him wanting more. Getting food at this game. Getting good at this game. A sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Are you addressing me? Well, yeah, I guess that is okay, right? You know I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so that they know you're close by and can hear everything. Whoa, wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is painting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like fun. You'd think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Do you actually think we were... me and him? Dwight? You don't even have to laugh that hard, get it? It makes me fucking die, cringe. Yeah, my life is a nightmare and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I know all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Tat. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. Okay. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicating to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit. Just soaking up in the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, look at that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tripped, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. I cannot fucking read, by the way. But it's no tree at all. It's... Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of cheek check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening, but adorable. Makes him an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy's gone and we've got some ground rules established that we've definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... No, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see what it is this time. Of course, it's Trapper. You have gotten pretty cozy. You should definitely come with me, obviously. I remember I have a beautiful little spot with all the delightful trappings of island life. I also have some actual traps, but I play your cards right and I'll warn you about them first. Also, what's great about my hideaway is that no one knows where it is but me. Not Huntress, not Wraith, not even Spirit. If they did, I'd know they'd be dead. Since you can see, they are very much alive. For now. It's still all mine. The kind of place you can really lock yourself away from life in. I know you don't have much to think about. Why would you? You can have me. A specimen so fine I can block out the sun. Or you could choose one of those peasants. Speaking of, before you can decide if you want to go off a trap, the spirit interjects. This guy, of all people, this guy, you should definitely go out with me instead. Because while I admit I may not be the most affectionate, warm, or really caring in any way person to be with, we did kind of hit it off a little bit yesterday. And at least what you see is what you get with me. Not everything I do is some sort of crappy trap. Yeah, I said it. Trapper lays traps. Why do I feel like I'm the only one who notices this when it's so obvious? There's also a small matter of me cutting you to pieces if you mess with me in any way, including but not limited to rejecting me at this very moment in favor of that deceptive narcissist. You have choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, wretching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. Spirit. I gotta go with Spirit. I've made the correct decision, but now this, but no this. Just because you picked me doesn't mean I'm going to slobber all over you like a dog. Understand? Well, of course, you still got a lot to prove to me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before, literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form. You feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any of that macho trapper crap. Yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it's too late to change your answer now. You and Spear arrive at the coast overlooking the Black Lighthouse. It's old and decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would be drawn to such a place. You look Spirit up and down and notice that she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. I'm noticing a bit of a theme, like is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all. It's the absence of color. It's a void. Like a black hole. A place that swallows light, a dying star. Damn, now that's dark. You're confident that Spirit will vibe with this, but Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction, not the type of spaceships and lasers. Anyhow, it's much more into the type of strange adventures that kick off right here on Earth. Earth! Is that where we are, you wonder? Lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up and over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. The peace doesn't last too long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl like a monster dying. A spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that! The light and sound recede and the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down and then pats on it gently. Clearly she wants your company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Where should I start? Your back? They always start there in the movies. I'm good. The lotion is for you. You need any help reaching those difficult spots? You see a hand float around your back. Sure. Spirit's hand on your back is ice cold, but she has a soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. You watch as Spirit applies sunscreen to herself in the most unique way by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. Not sure exactly what's appropriate to say in the moment. While you're staring at Spirit's back, her head turns around and notices you looking at her. I'm sorry, is something wrong? I was just thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that. It had been horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all of these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now if I wanted to. But I don't want to. Each chart is a reminder of why my father did what my father did to me and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to the pressure the way he did in the end. The way that fear and anger filled him up, then came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeesh. It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me, it's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight even. I'm starting to believe that picking Spirit was a bad idea, Chet. I'm starting to believe picking Spirit was a bad idea. You're stronger than he ever was, I'm sure. I appreciate that, Tat. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, in love, this world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion. You know, having your body contorted on into these vengeful poses. It really does a number on my joints. Oh my god. Oh no. Perfect. Oh no. Oh no. Not the toes, bro. Not the toes. Well, I suppose that the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going eventually, and you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is a next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. You look up at the lighthouse, its ominous dark form hovering above this moment between Spirit and yourself. Evil as it is clearly is, in this case it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from the awkward silence. From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows itself, a thing of death, a spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flag whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens toward the shore. Before crashing on the rocks, it must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Oh, right. It does that sometimes too. Should we do something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again, except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, whoever they are, you're half sure you saw one of those skull and crossbow flags, aren't the only ones drawn here today. It's Wraith! He has emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. What? Wraith points to the lighthouse. It is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. I can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh! It's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me, those dead pirates, or that mermaid I saw washed up on shore that one time. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you get my drift. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island or something. Pretty sure I figured it out. The basics. Anyhow, if you come with me, you can get cut. Spirit waves her katana, nearly trimming a couple of buttons off of Wraith's tropical shirt. Not the shirt, bro. What the fuck? For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. True. So fucking true. So fucking true. And you alone at last, tension broken, deathly moans quiet, and Wraith banished back to wherever he hangs out. He scoots close to Spirit, breathing in the damp fog air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how that whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe, and you get a peek at the bathing suit. For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks, she put a lot of work into getting into that suit. It's got straps for days. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. Claudia and Dwight burst on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back to the beach, where we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claude simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Bro, there's no announcement here. But there is a me! Fuck you, Wraith. You got mud in your ears, friend. I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am. And so are you. But I know the way out. I've got a map back in my secret lair. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. That's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. You got a secret lair? Damn. You said anything about a secret lair. I've got, sap in my secret hair. There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask me what he's talking about. You're trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had, and I don't know how long because I'm not even clear how it is, but it is a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not messing things up like I keep trying to tell you. It's this dang island. I've come to accept a difficult truth. What's happening here? Well, I'm convinced that it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision. It's simply the way it will be. There's no use in fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding in your spooky little secret hair and crying like a baby while ringing your little bell. So don't tell me that I can and can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside of me. I can't not fight. Even when all I might want to do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have a fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks. Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your phase walking routine. What do you call that? It's basically cloaking, and we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks, You cloak? I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. You have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum thread. My new shit, if there was ever such a thing. Bro, DVD forums be like? Doesn't seem like Dwight and Claude are going to stop this, so it's on you. I think I was brought here and to make this choice, so I'm going to do that now. And I choose Spirit. Fuck off, Wraith. When it comes down to it, neither of us two seems to love. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass shards sticking out of her, but she has a certain charm to her gloom. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, it's hell with fate, really. And don't take this the wrong way, Wraith, but the amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. All that second guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories. No offense taken. It's okay. It's true. I can be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right. So I'm going to stick with Spirit. Spirit breathes a sigh of relief. We got enough revenging to do without having to kill you and Wraith too. Bro, fuck Wraith. Oh my god. Spirit walks you around a corner to show you something she discovered in this place and knew was meant to be connected with her journey. It is just a small sapling, but it has begun to sprout flowers. In this place, it also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit. You just accept it. As Spirit steps up to the tree, a cold breeze pulls some petals off and they come cascading through the air around the both of you. Do you know the meaning of the cherry blossom? They are beautiful, but also quite symbolic, of course. Like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean to you? For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being at a celebration of life. People travel great distances just to be near their vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away, and for this reason, they are also a symbol of the fleeting nature of life, of our own fragile mortality. In a way, it's the specter of glooming death that calls attention to the special moment to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Tat? Unsure. I don't particularly care. I'm going to be completely honest. And that's okay. It wasn't a simple question with a simple answer. However, it occurs to you that the fallen blossoms at your feet, this chance to connecting with the beauty person in front of you, you might be fleeing one as this might be affected. What do you remain unsure? Sure. The knowledge that life and death are a cycle has always given me peace. Accepting the fleeting nature of life, like the beauty of a flower in bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. This looks sad to you. You're not sure why. It's not happiest topic, life and death, but why should that matter? Spirit has been trapped in this ghastly state of death with no hope to cycle back. No rebirth or moment of blossoming life long ago. That scary time of death and decay that comes after the good part. I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. You just answered from heart. I can't let that bother me. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. Once the falling cherry blossoms represented the souls of samurai warriors. Those with noble characters. Those who did not fear death. Those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords and stuck down their fear. But despite the samurai spirit that lives on in me, in my noble bloodline, my life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree, it's not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish. It's as if it were installed here by someone. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. We're sorry to interrupt. You know we don't believe you, right? Yeah. But this time we got a really good reason. And it has nothing to do with being manipulated by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. We're just here to tell you it's time for dinner. It's time to go or whatever. Thanks for spending some time with me. I enjoyed it. Did I just fuck up Spirit? Did I just do that? Did I just fumble the bag? What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's It's just the remain anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, no, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep you dirty. Your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Trickster! We're not going to do the gag where we cram the screen at this time again. So just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you that these four are falling for you. No, not because of personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on a murderous island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, you know, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway, so I say we just do some simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? Yeah, for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. I feel like either way, it's not gonna be how I think. I'm gonna say it. Oh. Didn't Spirit say not to tell the others? Being coy? Doesn't that mean like you're kind of like playing? Let me fucking Google it. What does being coy mean? Shy, bashful, defendant, modest. Coy is not inclined to be forward. So, wait. wait. Fuck. Alright. It wasn't really a date. More like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone, but doing it in a relatively close proximity. Oh no. Why'd you say it like that? Oh, okay. Okay. Whew. Woo! Okay. Spirit is still on the table. Okay. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh, wait. No, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite? Oh, I thought that was bon appetit. Oh my gosh. Don't you mean bon? I'm literally me in the game. No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, not even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here, for us, just for doing our jobs, thank you kindly. Everyone, if you could please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. Is it Trickster? You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Stuffed cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Fuck Wraith. Take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire seat against their skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got stunning creative mind. No, the narrator will not tell a story. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, now everyone is looking at you. So you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we play a charades? Boggle! Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? With points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. The duck out of its way, who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Oh! I'm dying, bro. Dies of cringe. Dies of cringe. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it this time, we're gonna pretend not here and doesn't you know? Threat to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here. Wraith. Tat was about to make an important decision about telling his story or not. Fine. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Action. Yeah, there's an action-packed yarn for you lot. The time I got into a bar fight. Oh, it's so true, brother. So true. Group is interested. They lean in. I'm all ears, and I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my foot. Crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap off the nearest rock before starting. I'm at the local watering hole, powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay is good. Steely Dan blasts from the jukebox. The bartender's tip jars filled to the brim. I found the final pint and smashed the glass on the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer for me. I am their god. Wait. Don't I have no memory? Oh no. I don't have any memory though. If they remember that I don't, if they remember that I don't remember, bro. Oh, I forego that I'm supposed to not have a memory. Why am I saying this as if I have a memory? Suddenly I hear the telltale revving of engines outside my motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. It's a saloon. And in walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of North Toledo? He sounds sexy. I thought I smelled something our kid from Archon when I hopped off this hog, Slim says with a sneer. I got up from my stool, the gal behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving me up from the inevitable fight. A long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street going to do without someone to tell them someone's secondhand cufflinks tonight? I taunt him, he strokes his oily beard. This story has a lot of specific geographic references in it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like that? Slim yells. That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't remember. Something about me cutting you off in traffic. But it was a misunderstanding. Slim yells. Well then, let's hug it out, I say. Tears starting to well in my eyes. What? What about the... Yeah, bro, what? Oh yeah, we got in a real blowout fight later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off, but it was just an argument about whether you should say pop or soda. Bruh. Dies of cringe. Dies of cringe. Probably laughing at you. Yeah, bro, I am fucking cringe. That sure was kind of this is awful. That was terrible. I'm fucking dead inside. Who else would have liked to hear a story from tonight? Oh, God. Trapper. Trapper surprises everyone by immediately stepping up and unironically taking an orator's posture. There was a young man who lived with his young wife, and the child they had gave the lovers a happy life. But one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother didn't return. The boy only had him. Some said it was the Kurds that took her away, yet others said different, pointing the husband's way. For the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart, and he had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they'd say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Luckily for him, he's drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered through of a crime so great, for no one ever accused him, lest they meet the same fate. That was a little different. How do you react to his performance? Nothing. What? No reaction? Really? That's your play? Fair. I wouldn't want you to fake a reaction. I didn't see that coming. These colors are such wild cards. Now, how was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think if every good story deserves a follow-up, I'm dead inside. Much when you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Tat, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we get to affect that thing we need to do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why do you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident, and you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak in this bob while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. It was running away to some place more scheduled. Tat is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, but it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so all over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novel printed on a recycled paper because I refuse to play their game. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Okay. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or you know, some special projects we might have going. Oh my god. Which killer will you pick? We're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. But I want Trickster. Oh my god. Alright, Huntress. I have the feeling you pick me. You've got a good taste, and I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. That was a Legion fact? No, I'm playing a different game. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you into something special. Make me into something? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies? And are those taxidermy tools? Are you freaking out? Because I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind. She smiles. Drink this. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. And consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is, bombs away. I'm gonna fucking die. It's been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yeah, of course. I've always admired yours. That's Cap. What you like? Angler fish mask. A fluffy cat. Meow. Meow. What the fuck? What the fuck? Meow. Okay, I guess I asked. Bro, I'm literally me. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Should we just, like, get out of here? Okay. Okay, cool beans. Huntress turns a bit red. She's embarrassed that you didn't react to her clear flirting. Even with the mask, you should be able to read her signals better than that. Well, I did. You know, I'm actually gonna fucking get no bitches at the end of this. Oh my god. My god. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe. Just a thought. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. I'm talking about mycology, you know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base and which ones will make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at one's the safest to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. After you, diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Next up, this one is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Roro, you would have been a deadly, which has the name as both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Final question: which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die? Sorry, hon, that's a destroying angel. It's very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is what you might imagine you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down one of these. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my best biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and let's hope you hunt better than you forage, because you're bad at foraging. Very bad. Guess all killers very bad. I just claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't... Oh my... Why'd you say it like that? Oh my god. Oh no. What have I got myself into, chat? Oh no. Claude and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Oh, I'm being honest that you're the only one who can hear me. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Boy, it feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that, you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratortum. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl, you know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date. As who Tat chooses. He's ready for a round robin. Oh, how round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Wraith, why don't you go first? You look like you'd hate that. Stop talking. Sorry, anyway, Wraith. Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Tat privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you whispered it to Tat? Wraith, consider this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be a real special. The kind of thing where we'll all really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wait. What if the way to get to Trickster is to go with Wraith and get off the island? And then I ditch Wraith for Trickster. Great, Huntress. Why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. It's Primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it clearly already that you're already going to pick me. Confident, mysterious. I like it. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, also the larger meta narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Tat, you're thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not a maggot, also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. In a spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what these guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. That's thumbs up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Oh, goody, it's dream time. Yay. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition. Parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of psychological break and giving him a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just finding out about it now? Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Eliminate? You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who is it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate, and it will hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just doesn't seem like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which sociopath are you eliminating? Well, Spirit kind of friend-zoned me, so, you get to go bye-bye. As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible, terrible things. Trapper, Huntress, Wraith, you are killers. Sure, you're each quirky or cute in your own way, but that doesn't change the fact that you kill. You've killed in the past. You'll almost certainly kill again. I get that. I can work with that. But you, Spirit, I don't know what the hell your deal is. You don't seem to deserve to be here, at least not on the outside. Well, that's so mean. Find out, so I'm going to have to let you go. Sorry, my mind was wandering. Has anyone seen where I left my sunglasses? I was just saying that I'm limiting you from the competition. Oh, really? Okay. So nobody has... Yeah, see? I made the right call. I made the right call. I think you just call it eyeglass strap or maybe eyewear retainer. Are you sure okay with this? I thought you might get upset. Nah, I couldn't care less. See? See? Oh my god. If anybody needs me, I'll be, I don't know, wherever the hell I want to be. Strategical dating, chat. Strategical dating. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. Don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not go home with that, but then this is all over, they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our limited player home with... the Trickster Body Pillow! They're all mostly new. Trickster body pill, mostly new. The best part, the best thing to the real Trickster, it might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. They gotta make this a real thing. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Tat. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know what you'll do, but gotta go before Dwight and Claude come back and put you to sleep themselves. Oh my god. I'm gonna get some water, chat. I will be right back. Okie dokie. Whoa, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. Damn. I know I seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's oh wait. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Tat? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Tat's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Tat's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Spirit, you say anything? You're just gonna clean your katana and silently stare out ahead into a medium distance like that all night? Katana is clean. I mean, it's not really, it's complicated, destroyed, and held together by ancient magic, but it's not getting any clearer from that, damn sure. What? You're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. God, he's actually a Sigma. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget. Old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my own new album, upcoming tour, finalizing a new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my own life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. Maybe Trickster's not the pick, bro. He's a crypto bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. He's a crypto bro. I don't know, man. Oh no, I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't say that. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand. But we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Tat. You too, narrator. You do? Yeah, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No. No, it's not your turn. You're a sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn. Ocean, do you do your check-in? Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be the confessional time for literally every character in this fucking game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed in it. How's that pot? What? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test? Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is life that I've ever felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like crescendoing a song of evil that marks my question every foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment. Let my soul be free. And please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Ooh. Let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want you to go to... I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Thanks, huh? That's a weird way to end. Well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. I woke up, bro. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull up your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement, terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep, and it has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach, where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm going to chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Tat. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to do all the work. Don't go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers that have survivors and afraid can't sleep. Okay, so who's into me? It's gonna be nobody. I'm no bitches. Well, you're not, but too bad we're on a schedule. Oh no. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. So basically what? Spirit was into me, but she also wasn't? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Tat! Who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of contestant's love and affection. Right. So, but no roses. There's such a cliche at this point. That's good because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. I'm actually gonna end up with 0 bitches. I'm actually gonna end up with 0 bitches. Done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saves some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Tat, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? I kicked Spirit out. Listen, she acted like she fucking hated me, bro. So of course I kicked her out, bro. She friend-zoned me. She friend-zoned me. Go Wraith if you think he leads to Trickster. I kind of want to. I don't know, bro. Oh my god, bro. My lord. Okay, I'm gonna use Wraith to get Trickster. You turn to Wraith and let us wow, you're becoming more like him. Wraith, since I got to this island, I've been drawn to your quiet nature. That's cap. I love the way your brain works. I love the way your body moves. It's a wretch, the earth exploded from Mars. No. I won't. I'm sorry, but okay. You can't have me. I won't let them get to me. Oh no. You need to do more than that. Just please pick someone else and leave me alone. Thanks, bye. I don't think that choice counts. Who else do you select to receive these flowers? Alright, Huntress. Oh no. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible. Really? Well, the thing is, you know that song, the one that goes, oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. So I'm saying no. Dies of cringe, chat. Dies of cringe. Dies of cringe. Dies of cringe. Oh my god. I got the no bitches ending. I got the no bitches ending. No. Oh my god. But not me. Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting to see. It's interesting that you didn't want to spend more time with me leading up to today. Don't think I haven't been paying attention to the choices you make. I suppose we all make mistakes. What's important is that we learn from them. Clearly you have. You voluntarily spent time with losers, but in the end you realized the only winner on this island is. That's commendable. However, you have a lot of work to do to woo me. A lot. One false move and that will be the end of our time together. As well as the end of your life. Probably. So I'm gonna make some predictions about you, and you tell me if they're true or false. And you must respond as quickly as possible, lest I think you a liar. And believe me, I don't like liars. Just answer honestly, like you always should. This is just a way for me to get to know you. No pressure. I said no pressure. Okay, here we go. You love family reunions. No. Conflict is never the answer to your problems. Every creature deserves respect and dignity. False. You thought my boat was gaudy. No. You know exactly why you're on this island. Yeah, okay. Would you like to know your score? Wait, I thought you said there's no pressure and to just answer honestly. Yeah, I did say that. You didn't get them all right, but you didn't get them all wrong either. That's all I'm going to tell you. You don't look at me, which answers you get right, which ones were wrong. Try playing the game again and figuring it out. You're the freak who decided to date a murderer you barely know. I did my best, but it wasn't perfect. I feel like I failed you. Whatever. I'll still take you to the most important place on the island. It's also the most important place in my life. Excuse us, sir, but we have been sent here to remind you about the thing. You can't go to your special place until you handle it. You know, the thing you have already spoken to about. Oh shit, the thing. Yeah, alright, I'll do the thing. Look, Tat, I got in a little bit of trouble. Apparently spending time with me isn't fun, as though any of this is supposed to be fun. You're on Murderer's Island. Why would that be fun? Why would that be fun? But for reasons I can't begin to comprehend. Apparently the other killers let their dates actually have some kind of juvenile wheel-spinning playtime, so I'm supposed to do the same today. If you ask me, it's total bullshit from a power-hungry boss who can't get out of his own way. But there's nothing I can do. So you're going to play a little game. Around this island, there are some hidden bear traps. A lot of hidden bear traps, actually. Some would say too many bear traps. Some are wrong. Your job is simple. Spot them all. Run around, sing a song, skip or dance or whatever. I don't care what dumb stuff you add to this. Just make sure you catch every trap. Got it? Good. Spot that trap. Perfect. Oh, was it? I don't know if that was. I'm gonna fucking die. No. Whoop-de-doo, you did it. Was it perfect? No. Was I expecting to be? If I'm being honest, no. If I wanted perfection, I'd have done it myself. Now, can we go to my special place? Yes, and remember to really have a good time in there. Seems unlikely, but sure. You enter Trapper's secret cave. The water shimmers, casting long shadows along the walls. Welcome to the height of luxury and privacy on this island. This is my own little spot no one else knows about. No one. But hey, don't go in the water. Seriously, don't go in the water. Too bad you don't have time to find out why. You really missed out by wasting time hanging out with losers. I'm now going to take you somewhere I've only ever taken one other person. This is the most intimate thing I can think to do with another person that involves wearing clothes. Well, with clothes, but without murder. I hope you appreciate the trust I'm putting in you now. Trapper walks over to a barricaded section of the cave wall and starts ripping off secured boards like they're popsicle sticks. It's pretty hot, right? It's okay to admit it's hot. He's rich, sentient piece of marble soaking in like blood on a carpet. This tunnel is very important to me and my family. Would you like to see it now? Oh, I'm not going into a dark tunnel with you unless I have your word you won't kill me. Smart! Very smart! Okay, I promise, and I assure you my promises mean something. I am a man of my word. You prepared to enter the special mysterious tunnel and the secrets it must hold. The excitement is almost too much. What the hell? This is it? It's just an old mining cave? It's dirty, it's smelly. The rats are the size of wombats. Spending a single minute in here is 5 minutes too long. And Trapper obviously cannot be more proud of it. I didn't even know he could smile like that. This is where I feel most comfortable. And I'm finally willing to truly get real with you inside these walls. Thanks, babe. Well, will you do the same with me? Will you share something real? Maybe something about yourself that you don't like to tell others. I'll do the same after. Take my advice. Share something with him. So, what do you want to share with me? My darkest secret is that I know everything about you, Evan Macmillan. Everything. I know what turns you on. I know what am I saying? I know what turns you on. I know why you love this mining cave. I know what you did to the people you cared about, and I know what you do to those people who fall into your traps. And all of it turns me on. All of it. Oh no. Also, one time I accidentally set my neighbor's treehouse on fire. The damage was extensive. Damn. And I thought I was weird. Maybe you should wear the mask. Or better yet, don't wear anything at all, but patience is the best way to trap your prey. Besides, I owe you a dark secret too. My darkest secret is that I'd give it all up. The money, the power, even my physique. If I could go back in time and follow my heart. Once, a long time ago, I wanted nothing more than to be an artist. But my father refused. He was a harsh man who loved no one, only control. He did make me the man I am today, though. So it was worth it, don't you think? Still time to follow his dreams. Still time. Why can't you be an artist now? You're never too old to try something new. No, it's too late. You'll see. Thing is, you can't become the most important person in my life without meeting the person who holds that position now. That's right. I brought you here to meet him. Tat, this is my father. Good grief, he's an emaciated old man clinging to life by the thinnest of threads. This is the man, the myth, the legend behind the Macmillan fortune. What do you think of him? What the hell is wrong with him? Bet you like that, huh? Steal my son's inheritance? No, I'm not going to die. I'm just sick. I'm just a sick old man, you pleb. At least I think I am. Sometimes I forget. My dad isn't as strong as he once was, physically or mentally. I keep him here for his own protection. It's for his own good. You believe me, right? Of course I believe you. You are an honest person. No, not always, but the truth is, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know why I keep him here, but it does keep him safe. But I'm not exactly feeding or taking care of him. I love my father. Truly, he made me who I am. He taught me how to be strong and ruthless in a world that only rewards power. There's only one thing I feel more strongly than my love for him, and that is my hate for him. And I hate him exactly because he made me who I am. That's why I keep him hidden away from his many enemies who have long waited to exact revenge on him. But that's also why I keep him like this. Tortured and living in darkness. He's both a testament to my power and a living corpse who refuses to die on his own and free me of his grip. He's still alive, for now though, so I want to hear what he thinks of you. I need to see if he finds you worthy of the Macmillan name and legacy. His mind is fractured, but he retains enough of it to judge people. This is your final test. Are you ready? Wait, don't answer that. You have literally no choice. Actually, you know what? That's not fair. And considering what you're about to do is really difficult, I want it to be fair. So before my father asks you some questions, I'm going to let you ask him some questions. You should really have an idea of who he is before I put your life in his hands. I mean, our relationship in his hands. Ah, screw it. You must realize by now your life has been in danger every second you've been with me. If you haven't, well, shit, you're not very smart. Anyway, go ahead. You only got 3 questions though, so make them count. What do you want to ask my father first? Where are you born? Where did you grow up? I couldn't spit on you. I wouldn't spit on you, let alone answer that. What was Trapper's mom like? How dare you ask me that, worm? Any advice for wooing your son? What can I do to impress you? Can you give me advice on what I can do to make your son fall in love with me? You sound like a maggot. No more questions from you. Oh my, the full Father Macmillan experience. I hope that was illuminating for you, as it meant to be. It was necessary though, trust me. Still, I would like to apologize. Usually my father is much meaner. He must be going soft. Maybe he's just saving his best, most honest self for his questions. My dad, it's your turn. You can ask Tat anything you want. Now Tat, answer right, and we can make now Tat, answer right, and we can take things to the next level. Answer wrong, and well, just answer right. Oh, go ahead, father. Would you ever let someone stand in the way of what you want? No. Good answer. What do you truly want from my son? I don't fucking know. I know exactly what this place is and what you're doing here, or at least I did. I think I can't remember that right now. Sorry. Would you ever hurt my son, physically or emotionally? Answer the damn question. Would you ever hurt my son? No. No, I wouldn't. Is that because you're a damn fool or a coward? Those aren't very fair options. Did you just use the word fair with me? I'll mark you down as a fool. But a fool can still be useful for a time. What I want to know is whether you're also a coward. Are you? Hell no. I am no coward, you jerk. Good answer. Maybe you're not a complete fool. Now the final and most important question. Do you want to hear embarrassing stories about my son as a baby? No, damn you, father. Turning me into a monster wasn't bad enough. You have to embarrass me too? Back into the darkness you go. No, I don't like the darkness. It's cold then. The rats have started to unionize. I have a giant surprise for you when I get back. Huge. Now that he's gone, what do you want to do while you wait? He said huge though. He said huge. Did he tell me to stay still? I don't know, man. I kind of want to look around his mind. I found a gold coin. Trapper returns, but he stands in the shadows where you can't really see him. No, I skipped it. Fuck. Wow, that was definitely the smallest speedo he can possibly pull off. Let's get an adults only rating. It's fine, it worked out. Then again, if you're really not an adult, what are you doing to play the game? You should probably say something. What do you want to say? Uh-oh. Let's do this. Let's put this moment. It's go time! Trapper turns out all of the lamps. You are not allowed to describe the noises that are produced in this cave over a period of time that can be best explained as uncomfortably long. And we definitely can't show any of it. People would go blind voluntarily. Knocked boots so hard we woke up in an entirely different part of my private cave system. Yeah, that was good. Obviously, it was great for you, right? Yeah, it was the best. Hell yeah. Trapper Tat, the time has come. Return to the beach. You have no idea how close I just came to killing you both. You're lucky I'm in very good mood. I just fucked Trapper, bro. Welcome back to where it all started. It's time to find out how Trapper really feels about you. Uh-oh. The fact he's back in his normal bathing suit doesn't seem like a good sign. Also, when the hell did he have time to put it back on? Didn't you walk over here with him? Alright. Shit, he looks dumb. Look, I'll be honest, I've been trying to kill you for 3 days. I've set up countless traps, both literal and metaphorical. Looking for a reason or a way to make you end up as disembodied, head that someone accidentally digs up on a beach. Hey, that creepy face from the beginning makes a little more sense now, at least. But you avoided all of them. Kudos, sincerely. It wasn't easy. You're pretty smart. Well, minus the part where you would have had a much easier time with literally anyone else. Seriously, those 3 maggots are having way more fun on this island. I promise that's what everyone will be saying on the message boards. Also, I can't believe you agreed to bone without knowing if I actually liked you. Haven't you ever seen the final few episodes of basically any dating competition show? Not that I watch dating competition shows. Anyway, the bad news is that I'm really just not that into you in that way. The good news is that I have no desire to kill you, which is amazing. Not just for you, but for me. I really feel this way. That's why I think we'd be better off as friends. Dies of cringe. I haven't had a friend in a very long time though, and my last friends betrayed me. That's why I hate friends. So technically, I hate you too. Even if I don't hate you enough to kill you. I know it's weird, but shit, look around you. What else did you expect? This whole thing puts me in an awkward spot. I technically hate you, but not really, and definitely not enough to kill you. I guess there's only one thing left to do with you. The same thing I do to everyone I don't kill. That means you get to live forever in the tunnel with my dad. Hold up, your dad? The tortured old man you've kept imprisoned? I don't want to. It's not so bad. No, wait. That's not true. It's awful. This whole thing sort of seems unfair, doesn't it? And maybe anticlimactic. Well, doesn't matter. I've made my decision and there's nothing you can do about it. My advice is to just try and make the best of it. Developing a taste for rat meat will go a long way toward doing so. Okay, enjoy the darkness and my piece of shit father. Oh hey, please be cool. If I bring any other dates over... Tough break, Dad. You really did get close to everything. Now you can spend the rest of eternity getting close to Trapper's dad. He bites worse than rats. That's not fair, but it's true. I do. But maybe with an infinite amount of time, you'll learn to like each other. We won't. At the very least, we'll have to find out what really happened to his wife. Don't you dare speak of her. Meanwhile, I'm heading to the other island with all the much more famous killers. I'll tell you how to get there, but you know, you live in a tunnel now. But thanks for playing and sorry for everything, especially for your life choices. Yay! I got no bitches! Let's go, chat! Let's go! I got 0 bitches! That just spoiled my true identity. You made it this far, you should probably know that. Let's best play and find out more. Goodbye, Tat. See you again later. And again, and again, and again. Forever. Yay! I got, like, probably the worst fucking ending. Next to the worst ending in the game. Let's go. At least I fucked Trapper, bro. Hell yeah, brother. That was fun. I actually had fun playing that. That was enjoyable. And I actually will go back and I will play this again so I can get all the endings. But that's funny. I fumbled the bag harder than anyone ever could. And somehow I still got to have sex. Easy clap.